Hello everybody, welcome back to the Leopard Spot Hunting Lodge. I have some new developments in town, but first we need to finish off this bad boy. And by bad I mean quality, not in anything else. So these are all the ominous banners I've picked up lately. They tell you in the manual that the more of these you have hanging around, the more waves of illagers that are going to attack you. So this is basically threatening them. Like, I dare you to bring your ass over here. This is the back room where all the VIPs hang out. You pay for the ambiance, you understand. And yes, I carried out my threat of using gravel as a floor. Because quite frankly, what else am I going to do with the stuff? So up here, we have up here. So first of all, I need to move this because nobody's going to be able to see that from over there. I've got more than enough tools, but no stone! More than enough tools. More than enough wood, but no stone! So, you'll notice some new additions. I'll put signs on those, when I get around to it. It's not like anyone's playing along with me. Should I? What, I don't have any stone in here? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Well. Not like I don't have any extra. Well, this will have to do for now. And it's already dark. Sigh. See, there's a reason I don't make you watch a lot of the stuff that I do off screen. Mostly because a lot of it is me jumping back over here to sleep so that I can change it back to day. Like, really, is it just me, or did they make day shorter in Minecraft? So anyway, here's the hunting lodge. Now, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I'm glad I recognized that before I did something stupid. Like start playing Minecraft again. Oh! Is it... Yes, it is. It is. Gotta make sure the guests don't break their necks on the staircase. So this will be the part over the VIP room, but no one's going to see that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I wanted to have some fancy rooms up here. Just to put that somewhere, because what am I going to do with an odd number of freaking fence posts? Have a nice wide window so you can see the whole town. The problem is, I think I'm missing some doors that I had lying around. Just have a nice crown, as it were, of birch trees. Thus, that's where we get the leopard spot name from, you know. Now, I do have sand back in the house. So maybe I can just split it down the middle, like up to about here. Well, if I get rid of these two posts, those 3 posts, and just put the dividing wall, like, right here. Well, that's not going to work either, because then you'd have to go through one room to get to the other. But that's not going to work either. So one room would definitely have to be smaller than the other. I guess we can charge it for the ambiance again. Rustic and tacky's all hell, just the way I like it. Again, that interferes with the window. I should really plan these buildings out before I actually try to build them. And, like, that's still, like, Lost Co. standard room sizes there. Well, no one said it had to be a good lodge, now did they? A rustic and very tacky experience. An expensive, rusty, tacky experience, might I add. That's what you sell to the rich tourists, you know. They can afford it. But you do have an amazing view of the bay. At least in this room. That one costs extra. That one has a nice view of the forest, though. Sort of an okay view of the bay. So, 6, 12. That's just enough to take over the world. One more round of glass. Do I have... No, I don't. Because that would be smart. Since when do I do things smart around here? Back home we go. And I've got wool, too. I could put some beds in there, make it look nice, I guess. Have some props. Of course, I don't have enough of one kind of wool to make 2 beds. Well, I've got the most white wool, so, come here. Just barely enough. This should be enough here. And in the meantime, I should start making the shingles for the roof. I wish there were more accepted shingles, you know? Have like a few be oak, because that's the rare kind of wood around here. And like have the rest just be just be birch, you know. Glass. It's overkill, but it works. Oh, great. That's just great. I only slept, like, what? A minute ago? Boom. And one for here. Since these rooms are gonna mostly be windows, might want to put some more lights like right there and there. And maybe there. Probably gonna need to have like something for this area too. There we go. Now that actually looks like a pretty good view. You get to see the bay, some of the village out in the distance. Like, you could just barely make out the cows. Like, I have my render distance on low to try and conserve energy. Like, my computer doesn't have a lot of it, to be honest with you. Because this is Minecraft. So I'm gonna put these ones out here. You know, put them along the front, along the top. That's not how you were supposed to do that. And of course it fell all the way down. Like, make it look like this part of the building gets more sun. If you've ever seen a building like in real life where one side like constantly faces like the ocean or one side constantly faces north, one side's gonna have like a lot of the sand blasts from all the gust from the sea, or it's gonna have like strong mold growth on it because, you know, that's just the direction they face. So this is going to add just a tiny, if I can get it to work correctly. Frickin' stairs. Again, I really wish the Minecraft community would take, you know, different things as shingles. So we wrap these around here. It adds some depth. 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4, and 2. And 2. So that, in contrast with the much lighter color of the birch wood, will give it a sense of shading, and that'll make it look a little more detailed. Like I said, I don't really put a lot of efforts into my Minecraft builds, but this'll do for now. Add some layering to the roof, add some shading, you know. These are the kind of details not a lot of people put into their Minecraft builds. Mostly because it's tedious and annoying. Leaving. So, yes. And now, here we start with all of these, and just ring around the perimeter. Of course, you won't see the little crown. You won't see the little crown of birch wood from the inside. From the outside, I mean, but you will see it from the inside, which is also something people go nuts for in this industry, because details. A lot of people say that I don't use a lot of different materials in my builds, and I really don't, mostly because I'm lazy. Like, if I wanted to watch you people watch me dig for hours on end, like, sure, I could do that. I'd like that. Mostly because when I dig, all kinds of weird shit happens that nobody else has ever heard of. I think maybe one more ring and, like, I'll finish out the whole thing. Like, one more ring around it. You know what? I might just put some stairs leading up to it, too. You know, you can't have your fancy pants building without the foreboding... well, you just can't. I don't know what I was going for there, but you just can't. That's all I have to say about it. You just can't. It shouldn't really take that much, but, you know, I can always use any extra on the bottom floor. Come back here. Everything's trying to escape me lately. No, I can't let you go. You'll tell the police I had you here. Okay. Like, you're starting to get my point about the shading, right? The slightly darker shade. Sort of, kind of mixing into the lighter shade. Like, it's not good, per se. It's still a big box, really. Like, how do you get a game that doesn't have circles to form circles? Like, there's a way to do it. It's complicated and tedious, and I don't like it. So screw you. I'm not going to do it. But, you know, it's an interesting looking circle. It's a bit of an eyesore. Interesting looking circle. An interesting looking square. One more ring? One more ring? Nah. Cap this whole thing off right here and now. That's an exceptionally high roof for a private room, but... and then... you know, it's not like a lot of things are going to spawn up here anyway, considering how far away it is from my actual base. But is it dark in here? Let's see. Server light 4, sky 12, block. I'm told 8 is the number I want to avoid. So yeah, all this is lit brightly enough. Now, what about down here? 9, 8, 9, 8. Nine, 8, 7. Well, that should keep it safe from spawning. You know, it's not like anyone's actually going to come in here. What am I going to do with this extra little bit of... I know. And I'm gonna want... I mean, it's not how I want to do things, but any port in a storm? Get me some extra charcoal. Let's set us up the bomb. Damn it. Of course that was going to happen. Well, at least I've got plenty of materials to repair it with. Like, let's face it, dirt isn't exactly a rare acquiring. No, rare acquiring. Isn't exactly hard to get. There. So that part's done. Now, let's refix this. Again, it's not like it's hard to find materials. I'm probably going to need more torches. Actually, does this call for lanterns? There. Good as new. Mostly. I should leave that there just to mess with people who have OCD. But I won't. There we go. There we go. Now the stairs leading straight up. You won't catch any of them mid to low tier influencers doing something like this. Nope. This is something you'll only get at Lost Co. Voila. I think one of these belongs inside too. Oh yeah, like some of the gravel got disturbed. Can barely tell it. You know what? I'm gonna need more torches. Might as well just go ahead and make them. So the inside should be fine. Well, it's not a masterpiece, but it'll do. Ah, keep forgetting. Time to put out the damn sign. Gonna need a few extra, just in case. But there we go. And is that how you spell that? Here's where you learn I don't know how to spell. Isn't that great? Leopard. The leopard leopard spot. Now I'm gonna go back and question everything. T. The Leopard Spot Hunting Lodge. Now I have to redo the whole damn sign all over again. This is why I wish you could just Control V this crap. Leopard. The leopard spot hunting O-D-G-E. And if you back away from the distance, it looks kinda like the sign is being held up by the fence post. Sigh. 20 minutes of learning that I don't know how to spell. How does that make you feel? because, you know, it caters to rich people. Plus 1 defense. Yes. And of course, culture. Plus 1 wealth, plus 1 defense, and plus 1 culture. Good. Because I guarantee you, nobody's got anything like this. Mostly because it's a pile of trash. Anyway. And it's already dark again. And the damn Enderman won't stop with the... At least I get back to my proper bed. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay. So over here, cheap but effective gallows. Pull the lever, Crunk. So because you got to keep those rowdy peasants in order. It's not very pretty, but it does its job. Since most players are only 2 blocks tall, you string them up, and then you let them drop. The executioner even has a little place to sit. Now this, on the other hand, Jungle-esque. Wait, obelisk, monument. T. Good. Now everything's got a sign on it finally. Speaking of signs, you'll notice that my my sugarcane fence here is coming along quite nicely. I must finally confess that after much researching and much tracing of this land, I must finally admit it is not an island, but a peninsula. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, surrounded on 3 sides by water. Well, if you call this small river system I'm in water. I wanted to be a pirate. Wandering all that way around from my actual home base and still couldn't find any darn oceans. You know, back in the day, you used to spawn in oceans like 4 out of 5 times. I made a whole series about living on the ocean. Twice. Once when the new update dropped, and once way back in the day before the update dropped, where you could actually live on an ocean peacefully and productively. I guess that's all for now. I don't know what else I'll be doing. Like, maybe I'll put in a small fortress or a guard tower or something just for more defense. Probably need more population. And didn't put a sign on this thing. Nah. You know what I have to say about this, though? this whole winding road of an experience that I'm sure... Oh, wait. Now I'm paranoid about it. Now I'm paranoid about it. Okay, now back to what I was going to say. After this tragic display, I don't know why they all concentrated in that one corner. I think we can all agree that today is indeed a wonderful day for pie. Okay, I'm gonna let you all go now. Boy.